So where are you going to find the answer? It's a very important question. Where are you going to find the answer? Everything you look for, every single thing you look for, you're looking from an external voice, an external world, an external experience, and something happened. Something has to give me the answer. The answer has to come from something else. If I want to know where God is, God has to reveal itself and show me. So that God has to come to me externally as a separate entity and say, look, I am the answer. I am God. That's the whole thing that you've been educated in. Whatever you want to know, you're going to have to find it from something else outside of you. Even your mind inside of you. I mean, let's look outside, because there are much more important, intelligent beings. There are saints, there are Christ, there are Buddha, there are all these things that can give you the answer. So why would you be reliant on this mind of yours? That's what you hear every day. That is the story of your life. I want to know the most important question in my life, regardless of what this question is. And you're going to have to get it from a book. You're going to have to get it from an experience. You're going to have to get it from something other than you. Where is the knowing place? You see, if that's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, isn't it? If I knew everything, I wouldn't have to worry about this pot of gold. I'd be rich, you see. Everyone would be coming to me and asking for the answer. I want to know where all the answers lie, so that I can be the one that gives everyone else the answer. Where are you going to find this answer? Where is this rainbow? Where is this pot of gold? You cannot even find something that will ease your depression from something outside of you. You cannot find something that can enhance your life permanently outside of you. That's a fact. It's proven. You can go to the priest, and the priest will give you some sort of temporary joy. Clear your sins. I want more than that, you see. This wanting, and an ego-based wanting, is a reflection of the true wanting. I want to know where this knowing place is, so that I don't have to go through this life asking question after question after question. I want to know all the answers. And even the ones external to you who are pointing to the place of the answers, you still want them to tell you the answer. Every guru, every saint, every book points back to you. Every thought involves you. Every action in your world involves you. Every moment, every breath involves you. Yet you think the answer is outside of you, outside of me, outside of I. I'm just another boring saint and guru that's pointing you to the place of knowing, where all answers lie. And this all answers come with one answer. Within this one whole, encompassing, reflective, loving answer is the answer to all questions. I'm not even here to raise the question, because then you think, oh, I must follow his question. I cannot give you a question and say, look inside for your answer. Your question leads you to your answer. This knowing place exists. That's all a saint and a guru can do in its lifetime, to tell you. Where is the knowing place that is not outside of you? That no one, no thing, no plant, no tree, nothing can help reveal the answer. In fact, the whole world will step aside if you look apart from it. You see? Don't look at any part of this whole encompassing external or internal world. Google, you see? Google. Search YouTube. I want to know the answer about meditation, so I'm going to ask someone else. You're far too lazy to ask yourself what meditation is, because you know your mind. It's not laziness actually. It's very intelligent, because you know your mind is going to come up with some half-baked answer. Well, it's about closing your eyes, going into Buddha position, things that you've learned from an external source. Everything you've learned, everything mind has learned has came from an external source, something other than you. Mind cannot help you, you see. That's why you're looking for some other intelligent mind. I need a really intelligent mind. My mind is really poor at giving me the things, because I had a poor education. Therefore, the information that my mind gives me about meditation is going to be very poor. I want to know a real expert. I want to know a Buddha. I want to know how Buddha meditated. Are you Buddha? Are you Christ? No, you're far more unique than that, you see. I'm fed up with hearing this. Buddha is special. Christ is special. Everything is special. Nothing is exempt from this specialdom. So why do you think you cannot find this knowing place within you? What is the obstacle that stops you searching, seeking in your core being, your deepest core being, to find this abyss of knowledge, this abyss of wisdom, this abyss of peace, this abyss of total emptiness, total compassionate freedom, stillness? How come it's outside of you? How come everyone else has it except you? Is this equality? It's discrimination. You are creating your own discrimination by saying everything else can do it except me. You look at me, you see. You look at your me, your whole me. Who is me? That's your question. If I can find who me is, where me is, it's going to lead me to the knowing place. I can speak every moment, every day, till body goes. But I cannot give you the location of your knowing place. And you are not exempt from your knowing place. If I say it's the same knowing place as everything else, you think, well, what's the point? I'll ask someone else. Your knowing place is unique. It gives every answer to every universe, to every scientific explanation. You'll know the whole of science before science knows what the whole of science is, in your knowing place. You'll find it very difficult to use words to describe it, or you'll find anyone else to believe you see. But when you start spouting off what you know, you are contradicting what you learned, you see. You cannot tell another human or any life form the truth, because the answer that you find within you is the truth for you. Is it lesser truth? It's exactly the same truth, but the flavor of your truth is extremely unique, extremely personal, and extremely gross and vast. And your world is infinitely stretched to become this gross, vast knowledge of stillness, of information, of consciousness. The knowing place has to be found from the one that wants to know, within the one that wants to know, the one that has forgotten and has been directed in all the wrong directions by this rogue mind, by this evil mind, by this pure mind, by every state, every vibrational quality of mine is saying no, because I'm envious if you find it before me. Are you disciplined enough? Do you trust yourself enough? Can you ignore all this intelligent saints and gurus and beings and theorists and physicists and all these wondrous people that you have posters up in your wall that you think are absolutely special and you are insignificant? Can you rip all these posters down and say, no, let's start, not as me being superior, but as me being on the equal stage where they were before they found out their knowledge? This is a very important realization, that you will not find anything worth finding in a human body outside of you. And when you find it, you keep quiet. You remain silent. And you only do what this speaker does. Say to another, look within you. I'm pointing back at you. I'm not saying do this. I'm not saying do that. I'm saying the answer to all. All. To reveal all. To reveal the whole. To reveal the holy. To reveal every single thing that has been burning inside of you. You've been questioning you for years and years, and it's found with one single moment. This God that you have to find is not what you think it is. It is far more, far more, far, far more superior, majestically, universally, galaxy, cosmos, in scale, in size, in power, in all-encompassing presence, will blow your mind away, blow your body away, and you will gasp at what you can find in this knowing place within you. Go there. Ignore everything else except your gut deep core, your root, your point of looking. You won't say, I am that. You will become speechless